At this time, I would like to introduce our student speaker, Alexandra Ginta Martin. Ms. Martin is graduating with a Master of Arts degree in conflict analysis and dispute resolution. Along with a number of other eligible students, she wrote and presented a speech to the Graduate Commencement Committee. She was selected by the committee to deliver her remarks today. It is my pleasure to welcome Alexandra to the podium.
Esteemed President Dudley Eschbach, distinguished faculty, loving families, and fellow graduates, good evening. My name is Alexandra Ginta Martin, and I represent one of the myriad of voices of the graduate class of 2016. In full understanding how unique, diverse, and singular these voices are, I nonetheless believe there's a certain degree of commonality, a leitmotif, if you will, of our collective experiences as graduate students at Salisbury University. The decision to pursue a master's degree, as strategic and beneficial as it may be for one's career, it can be somewhat difficult to make, considering the time, dedication, and level of commitment it requires. Before embarking on this journey, a dear friend had said to me, "Graduate school is similar to college, just twice as difficult and half as fun." What an exaggeration, I thought. I bet it's none of the fun. Consequently, I was just ready and willing to take on the academic load and was expected to fully immerse myself in schoolwork. What I did not anticipate, though, was how pleasantly challenging and contagiously engaging the atmosphere at Salisbury University was going to be. Having been brought up in Romania, I had always held formal education in high regard, yet my experiences at Salisbury went beyond formative. They were transformative. Examples in this sense abound, from the diversity and cultural richness of fellow students to the plethora of activities and events that were made available to us, as well as the incessant engagement and motivation of the faculty. Our academic expectations were not only met, but exceeded through a series of experiences that ranged from educational to reflective and overall edifying. The exposure we benefited from and the people we met, whether they were academia, heads of state, or international symbols, were, for my colleagues and I, both invaluable and inspirational. My stated commitment to represent the collective graduate student experience also compels me to bring into memory the rather frequent sleepless nights, the prolonged intervals of fatigue and reduced patience due to what at the time seemed an infinite amount of articles, papers, and assignments. In our perpetual search for shreds of energy in various caffeinated forms just to get us through the day, we also found something else, a willingness to get ever more involved, to speak not louder but more articulately, to listen actively and with genuine respect for our interlocutors, to think both critically and creatively. What is to come of this newfound voice? How can we make it even more resounding so that it serves a higher purpose? Ancient cartographers used the phrase, "Hic sunt leones," here are lions, to demarcate uncharted areas on maps and warn explorers to keep at distance due to the unknown perils they might encounter. Needless to say, that has never stopped the courageous and the determined. It is our turn now to further the exploration, without fear, an exploration of ideas and possibilities to eliminate the obstacles that keep us at a dangerous distance from each other in our society. Regardless what our area of expertise is, we can use that newly found articulate voice, our practical and cognitive skills to bring a contribution to our field, our communities, and ultimately the world. Aspirations of personal grandeur aside, we can both excel and make a difference, as we have already established a valuable network of connections and acquired valuable experience. Let us use these strategically and collaboratively. My fellow graduates, our professional endeavors can be a concerted effort for the greater good, and I say this without any naivete or artificial idealism. I say it with a genuine belief that it can be achieved with patience and an open mind. Work tirelessly and find your niche. Speak truth to power and always engage, politically, professionally, civically. Find your motivation and muse of inspiration. In the more eloquent words of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Take your families and loved ones with you. Those who are present or not, keep them in your mind and heart and appreciate them for their unconditional effort and support. Keep in touch with your professors and mentors at Salisbury University and elsewhere, and make your success the world's. Thank you again for this great honor.